The comments on my deconstruction videos are always so crazy because they'll be like, and I understand projection is a thing. I know what projection is, but it's like, you walked away from the faith because of politics. You walked away because you were in the wrong denomination. You walked away because you don't know how to read your Bible appropriately or understand how the Bible works. You walked away because you're deceived by a devil. You walked away because you don't go to an Orthodox church. You walked away because you're giving yourself over to sin and temptation. No, I walked away because I studied it for 9 years and determined that I do not believe the claims that Christianity makes are true. I had someone say, like, please be open to other possibilities on my video. And I'm like, I am. That's the whole point of why I'm here, is that I was open to other possibilities. I was open to being wrong. I was open to questioning this thing that my entire life and entire existence was built upon. Though the journey to my leaving the faith was a long and arduous process, the conclusion is quite simple. I do not believe the claims of Christianity are true, because I do not believe that the one supposed God of all things, the creator and source of all things, appeared to one people group a mere 3,000 to 4,000 years ago to reveal an absolute truth that then turned into a different religion that's only 2,000 years old. 2,000 years old. Can we think about how old the earth is? I don't want you young earthers chiming in. I'm talking about the real old ass earth that we live in. I'm talking 2,000 years old, and it has eternal consequences for not believing in it. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense on so many levels. 9 years of digging in confirm that to me. It doesn't make sense on a lot of levels. I also do just want to say that while I was still a Christian, hell was one of the first concepts that I deconstructed, because I do not think that you need to be a Christian who believes in hell, because hell is actually not biblical, and I have gone down that rabbit hole, and there's many good books about it. But something so interesting to me that happened is that when I was still a Christian who didn't believe in hell, people would say to me, like, what's the point of believing in this religion then, if you don't? And I'm like, isn't that telling? Isn't that telling to you about how many people are believing in this faith because they're scared? Because they're scared of what's going to happen to them after they die.